I have a sneaky link and I get pregnant from him. And he's like, oh, I want you to keep this baby, but I don't want the baby.
Is that fair to him?
Oh, just kicking it. Just kicking it, man. So I was listening to the radio the other day. He was in the truck with me. This thing came about, talking about birth control for men. And I was like, I can't be serious. I look on my phone. Birth control for men. God damn it.
Well, about time.
I mean, it was always a birth control for men back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Thug life.
Thug life.
Thug life.
It wasn't
That's what I could be.
100% accurate.
That's what I could be practicing, buddy. Because I ain't know no birth control for men.
My thing
Because
is,
speaking
right?
to the mic, please. Thanks.
My thing is, right? Woman been altering their body. Oh, you're period on it. You freaking out. What happened to you? Was that time of the money? Sacrificing our lives, blood clots, hair on our face.
Okay, well, to be honest, right?
I finish.
Okay.
Acne, weight gain, sore boobs,
Emotional damage.
fibroids, all of that. All of that.
Can I jump in now? You see, the good Lord made women to handle these things.
That's what a big stupid man would say.
Honestly, right? When they talk about get what's it called, a vasectomy, the way a snippy balls line.
No, but I keep telling you, tie off. You don't have to snip it. They could tie it, and you
Okay,
could untie it if
here's-
any.
Yeah, that's fine, right? But here's the thing.
Do you think you would have a blockage if you tie a...
That's what I say. There's
No,
so much
you still
unanswered
ejaculate.
questions.
No, it's a Google it. You will still ejaculate.
I ain't googling nothing because I haven't.
You still ejaculate?
Yes.
So what they tying
They
off?
stopping the sperm from entering the semen. Like,
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's from what I can remember in biology class. I think it's sperm, and then
It's a fluid that the
seminal
sperm-
vesicle
yeah.
fluid or something. I feel so dumb. Anyway, I guess once you have one without the other, it ain't gonna work all together.
So where the other could be just resting down
just like
there.
how our eggs is just be resting. That's where they ought to be resting. Why we worrying about their resting and not our
The,
resting?
the thing about it is this, right? When a woman have a baby, she already opens. She goes my crossness, right? Y'all already on the table, already open, so it's easier to just do that right then. A man don't have to be open up on the table, and especially not. Gee, was creepers. That ain't natural.
It's not natural for our hormones to be imbalanced for years on end either. But hey,
It happens.
it's what we deal with.
I don't know. I just feel, to me, I'm old school.
That's
I'm,
right.
I'm very old school. I feel as though, like, I'm gone. Men should just have sex, and hey, if you having sex, you should know that you possibly got a child, and you
And that's
possibly
it. Just
gonna have to pay some child support,
what
or
about these man who's okay, my body, my choice, right?
Mhm.
That's just like abortion. What does a man do when a woman, y'all know y'all had sex and a baby could have come out of it because it was unprotected?
Mhm.
What if that man want that baby, but the woman doesn't? Is it fair to him that his seed could just be aborted and he have no choice?
Excuse me, that varies. I think that very seldom happens.
It happens.
Okay, if a man and a woman are married, then maybe yeah. But a fella just cutting the yard? No boy, no boy.
There are men
I don't mean to
that have
sound
wanted-
irresponsible.
no.
I'm just saying,
There-
generally speaking.
There are men that have wanted women to keep babies.
Yeah, that's
And
the
they haven't.
that's the minority
Okay, so then those and
Niggas wanna be free.
then when you look at it the other way around, when men say I don't want that baby, but she have the baby anyway. You know what we say? You still responsible. You knew what was gonna come.
So you
from
mean to tell
unprotected
me, if I get pregnant from a man, I have a sneaky link and I get pregnant from him, and he's like, oh, I want you to keep this baby, but I don't want the baby.
Is that fair to him?
I mean, nigga,
They was you know we was coming into this,
This-
don't you?
Yeah, but we also literally agree
So who
to
would
have
have-
unprotected sex.
who
And
would have to pay child support? Would it be me?
Yeah, that's.
Would I be the victim?
would you have the baby and give it to him?
Would I be the villain?
You can't have a baby and give it to a man. You gotta nurse the baby, and then
No, you
that
don't.
that
No,
wouldn't
baby can live off formula.
that wouldn't be a sneaky link anymore. It would just be.
That's your baby daddy.
That's my baby daddy.
Yeah.
That your baby, eh? That's not my baby.
That's not
You
my
know what I'm saying?
baby.
That'd be the first time a woman say, you know, that one here look
Anyway,
like, you know.
back to the birth control. I think it's only fair that after women have literally gone through so much danger, and apparently these pills are non-hormonal. It's not supposed to affect them in any way.
What's
Why?
the name of the
hold-up?
pills?
What's the big hold up for men taking birth control if we've been doing it forever?
You know, they don't give medicines and things like a name because it's still in the clinical trial phase.
Oh,
But
okay.
here's the thing about the clinical trial. It said it was 99.9% effective on mice. Bro, I ain't a mice. I'm not a mouse.
I ain't a mice.
I'm not a mouse, so
Bro, I ain't a mice.
yeah, so you can't come with that. Try it on some other people's voice. I'm gonna say Jones. And yeah, try it on some other people's voice and then come with that. But I still ain't taking that. I ain't gonna be growing no
Mind
breast
you,
and thing.
the Joneses sauce and another baby do.
See,
But
that's a good way to practice. Do the trials on them.
I
Me
think the next
personally-
trial will be on a monkey.
Right. But me personally, I feel like men could at least say, once the drug comes through the testing and the trial phase or whatever, what's the big deal of saying, babe, let me give your body a break?
But I
That's-
don't think men are that responsible to. Women aren't
I don't
even
think
that
they-
responsible to take your birth
Ah,
control every day. Like when I was on birth control, I'd be like, oh, I forget that. Like,
me too. That's why
so-
I had to come off the pill because that
yeah, I feel as if they probably had a shot like the Depo or something for
Mm.
men. Would you go to the clinic every month to go get a shot?
Excuse me, if we could end all this right now. Here's my hot take. It is,
Chauvinistic
it is
male.
unethical for males to be not producing sperm and not spreading their seed. That's what the good Lord want.
So now, hold on now, Rob.
Yeah.
It's unethical for women to have to get a shot in their arm or their butt or wherever.
It's not unethical. You know why? Because y'all have to carry the baby, so y'all better take the responsibility for carrying the baby, even though we both had sex together. Make sure I cover yourself, cause I can walk away.
I can cover myself.
I can walk away.
Please do.
Oh, I can cover
Ladies,
myself.
please cover yourself.
I guess then you all fellas stick thinking.
Cover
Why,
yourself.
Cover
why
yourself.
you talking like that? Like you have something with sleeves.
I say cover yourself. I say cover yourself.
Anyhow, what's trending?
I'm gonna cover myself.
What's trending right now?
Covering myself.
What's trending right now?
Covering
Well,
myself.
actually, what was trending? I don't know if you guys watch what is this?
Ultimatum.
Ultimatum. And in that show, we had a lot of couples who wanted babies, who wanted to get married, and what was so strange, none of these couples were together for more than 5 years.
Oh, that's what that show was about.
No, but I think 5 years is long.
Yeah, but I feel as though, and
feel like-
everyone on the show was kind of young. In my opinion, everyone was in the age bracket of 21, 25,
that ain't
20.
make no sense,
I
yeah.
think
That's pretty
the
was
weird
pretty
looking
young.
couple was the oldest one.
the weird looking.
Yeah, they were the one who got engaged first. They were the
Weird
oldest
looking
ones,
couple.
but everybody else they were super young. And I just feel as though what is an appropriate age to be engaged when you guys got engaged? Oh,
At 24 and married by 25.
24. Okay,
But see, that's
That's
different
kind of
though.
young too, but I wanted children.
early.
I wish I had my children at 21.
I wish I had a child at 16. Like
Nah.
Yeah,
they'd
no,
have been
no,
in
no, because-
college. I'd
No,
have been
because
like,
you literally like. I know it sounds bad, but I wish I had my children way younger.
yeah.
I didn't mind like getting married young and having. I wish it was okay to be married like at 21 and knock them bad boys out then.
Out the
I
park.
think the ideal age for men to have children would be like mid to late 20s.
He right, cause
Because
they
fellas,
even dumb mid to late 20s.
you know, fellas need
wait,
to roam
camera.
free.
They dumb at mid to late 20s
Shut them out.
even.
You know, I don't want you to think just because fellas dumb.
We dumb.
Y'all,
Let me tell you
we may
something.
be dumb, but y'all
Let me tell you
stupid.
something. Ain't nobody stupider than a 24-year-old girl.
You think so?
That's my opinion. A 24-year-old
Yeah, I
young
agree with you
woman is one of the stupidest things you'll ever see on planet Earth.
Yeah, like y'all just be evolving, y'all just be
At
coming
that
into
moment,
yeah.
at 24,
The
I feel
stupidities be bubbling over
dumb.
sometimes.
I
Yeah.
you
feel
don't get to say it. Let me say it. You don't
I
get to
do. I agree, and I feel like when we hit our 30s, it's almost like, nigga, it's either you could be my way or the highway. It's I see why a lot
I'm
of
nicer than that,
relationships
Right.
is turnover quickly.
I didn't get to watch Ultimatum, right?
Mhm.
But I have an opinion on ultimatums.
Mm.
I think ultimatums are good and ultimatums are bad. In fact, I was listening to 103.5 The Beat,
Mm-hmm.
and I was listening to Drew and Momo and Drew in the midday. I was listening to them, and they was talking about ultimatums, and they was talking about the show a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, ultimatums could be good or bad,
Mm-hmm.
good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, right,
Mm-hmm.
you should never have to force your ultimatum on somebody. And I personally feel like every time a girl go down, if you don't Ika, they literally in their mind, swear to mind, can say, "Oh baby, don't leave me, Ika."
That or they already
They don't be prepared.
that or they already move on and they just want to see what they can get out of the deal before they move on.
No, don't try that. I think men is be trying to force them
Oh,
to
yeah.
dump them.
You think
So they
so?
don't be the bad guy. Like they
I-
can do so you can break up with them so they can say, "You leave me, boy."
I do think that most men do play the victim.
Don't look at me.
Like they just be ready to go long time. They just be
Do you
waiting,
dirty, trying to get you to dump them.
waiting for you, sis. So
The minute you do it first. By the way, whoever get dumped first, hardest breaking is fall back in love.
I think the most men I hate are the most men who aren't ready and they just won't leave you alone. Like why?
I know
Why
just
pick
what
it
you
up
mean.
if you don't can't handle it?
No, I know just what she mean. You a butter girl. Tell them you swear you ready for them. You serious. The minute you get them to say, "Okay, let's do this," you act ass.
Yeah.
Disappear. The chasing over now.
That's what it is, the chase. If you don't recognize that it's the chase, then whose fault is that?
I'll be the chaser through the floor.
You better know it's the chase.
I'll cut.
So you think it's the chase, Robert?
It is the chase.
It's the chase.
And most,
It
let me
is.
tell you something. Any serious person, man or woman, when they want, we all know, when we want something,
we can get
We
it.
could go after it, and we most likely can get it. If we don't get it, it'll at least be known that we really want what we want. Yeah. So you don't gotta guess. I think y'all girls, y'all for women just be like, y'all get, a lot of times y'all see what's happening, but y'all be like, you can hope for the best. No, they gonna hope for the best. Look at the red flags. Cause you see it, it's what it is.
Cause these niggas ain't no
Where's my red flag?
It is what it is.
Red flags. My take on ultimatums. I've given a lot, like because I'm not type because back to our previous episode, go and check that out. I develop conversations in my head, so I'm the type of person I'm always giving ultimatums as it's either could be A or it could be B.
True.
So, but the thing is with me, I stand on whatever it could
Whatever you
be.
say. I don't give ultimatums.
So you could get something from me.
I wouldn't say me personally. I don't mind the ultimatum type until I reach a point where it's like, you know what, we been playing around long
They don't
enough.
work on me anyway.
Let's decide what we can do, A or B, and let's just be done with it. Like that's my breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't, I don't use that as a weapon or as a
Like
a tool.
yeah,
You know what I
I
say?
don't do ultimatums.
I need like I
If
want
you
you.
don't-
Yeah, like my woman might not want a child. I want
Who's
a
your
child.
woman?
I'm just saying
See,
like my
you know that's how it's not.
my
there.
ge- my the
You
general
see?
the general
My
me
woman, you
the
see
general
that? He say
me
it too
might want a
easy.
woman and she may want a child. I may want a child. She may not. So I'm not gonna say either we have a child
You
or
tell
we
a
finish.
woman,
But
whatever child you all have, go live by me.
all Nigerian look like me. You ain't gotta guess. If you see him in the road by mistake, you know it's my child. Because we is clones. The two of my jets look just like me. Ain't got nothing for.
Hold the hell on.
That's one. Who that is? Chris.
That's Cairo.
Cairo. That's one of the jets I'm talking about right now. And yeah, before we wrap, the show Ultimatum, you tell us to watch it, right? And I did make an attempt. I
He
did.
lying.
I did. Could you just shush? I did make an attempt to watch it, right? But this is how I do. You know how you say you watch the previews and you kind of get a grasp of what it is? I watch it and I was like, this look like this could be okay. And then I say, let me see the part where I can see most of their body. Don't interrupt. And I was like, wait, I don't see no extremely pretty person. No one will have like an exceptional shape. And the storyline, okay, but I was sleepy when I was watching it. So I was like, maybe it's a good show. But then I would never know.
Robert scrolled through to see if you see any big bongi or pretty face.
You know, I like my woman.
Good shape. And then
solid.
I enjoyed it because it's just to see what couples' breaking points are.
True.
Like, and to be honest, everyone has their breaking points in their relationship, and it was just interesting to see like some of them were just like, you either could be with me or we get married, and then this one couple, they were like, oh, the girl, she didn't want kids because she was like, oh, I'm not attached to children.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, how you know you
don't have
attached to
your
children?
own,
You don't
yeah.
have your own. So
but some people just know, and I don't like. What about Bahamian society who is get down on women who say, maybe I don't really want children. Why
yeah.
people think that ain't a thing?
I think because
Cool water.
I think because everyone have to make this whole thing that you're supposed to have children, your house, your government job, and this and that. Live your life.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Live your life, whatever it may be. However,
You can adopt later if
yes,
you need a
and we don't. Bohemians don't promote adoption. That's a lot.
Let's go right over here.
You think so?
Well, I'm gonna try and watch the show. In the meantime, we gotta wrap. So watch one of these episodes.
We're gonna
down
we
there,
will watch it
and,
before the next episode, man. For true.
Love yourself. We can see y'all later.
Later.
I could kick my foot, but I might kick something over. Just kicking it.
Just kicking
I
it.
kick Robert.
Just don't get the camera over.
kick you, ain't not the camera.